Welcome to another episode from Zach Meglin Collectibles, where we rip everything sports cards and notable collectibles. Today is release day, 2025 Topps Chrome Update Baseball release day. So we're here to find out whether or not a second round of a hobby box will be better than the first. Let's find out. Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for joining us once again. This is day 3 for us. I know many of you are celebrating the release of 2025 Topps Chrome Update Baseball, but we actually got our shipment a little early, so feel free to go and look back at our previous videos where we ripped a hobby box on the first day, a jumbo box on the second day, and today on release day, we're ripping open another hobby box. So we look to also be opening up retail. So you're getting this the morning of release day, and sometime in the afternoon of release day, I plan on trying to grab some of the value boxes that are available. But as you may know, this is not a cheap product. Many have debated the cost, which is $200 at pre-order. I know on the secondary market, they're going up for like $300 or more. So we could sell it or we could rip it. You know the answer. Let's get to it. So we have one box here. We have another box, but we're probably going to hold on to it, okay? Either hold on to it maybe to flip it or just to hold on to it for hopefully we get some notable rookies that make, definitely become Hall of Famers, or at least all-stars, all right, that will make this box worth even more. Okay, so let's get to it. Some questions that were asked. No silver packs, yes. We only get one auto per box, yes. Only 4 cards, definitely a lot thinner. All right, you're guaranteed an auto. Now, the next question is, what kind of auto are you going to get? The auto checklist, if you've checked it out, has been pretty diluted, all right? So you're not getting, all of the notable names. But then again, this rookie class is nothing like the rookie class from a year ago. So we are not chasing Paul Skeens here. We're not chasing Yoshi Yamamoto. We're chasing Nick Kurtz, Roki Sasaki, Drake Baldwin. All right, just to name a few. All right, so as we normally do, we have the 4 quadrants here, so we have an idea of where we get the nice pulls. And no, I have no idea where they are. There was some, conspiracy theory that I know where the hits are or the auto is, which is ridiculous. I can only tell you based on experience where we pulled them from before. So we're just going to go random, okay? So let us start our rip with pack number 1. Wish us luck, guys. Hopefully this rip is better than our first one. As you know, if you review that first video, we did pull a case hit. All right, check that out. The auto, not so much, and everything else, not so much. But since that time, a lot of the viewers have helped me to educate me in regards to some of the terminology. So we will be referring them, hopefully, the correct way today. All right, so here we go. We got Dodger Dalton Rushing to start us off. And we have a refractor, all right? Not a rainbow foil that I was calling it, but we have our first refractor. And we have another Kyle Tucker Night Terrors. This is our second one of his. Future Dodger, future Blue Jay, let me know. And Justin Steele, okay? There you go. Separate things a little bit. On to the next one. So the winter meetings are up and going. You may have heard or may not, Kyle Schwarber re-signed for the Phillies for crazy amount of money. But, he was very beneficial to their team, a good presence in the locker room as well. We have a refractor of Ke'Bryan Hayes on that one. And we looks like have another Night Terrors of Vlad Guerrero. I think we've pulled this one before too. And Moises Ballesteros, we pulled this one as well. So not an awesome start, but it's a start nonetheless. On to the next one. So aside from that, the big news today was Edwin Diaz agreed to a 3-year, what is that, $39 million deal with my LA Dodgers. So the Dodgers knew what their deficiencies were, and bullpen was definitely it, and they quickly addressed that. So now we just need a left fielder, and, you know, there's all kinds of rumors circulating out there that we might even be going after school ball. All right, Ryan Gusto, and we're going to get another refractor. It is of Garrett McDaniels. I think that's the first time I've seen this card of his, and Cole Henry. All right, so that's the question that I want you guys to think about and answering. Is this worth $200, right? You know, everyone knows we're going patch hunting, right? That's what this product's all about. It's hit or miss. Even the autos, like I said, you're not guaranteed anyone nice per se. So, but, you know, that's part of the whole deal. All right, in terms of whenever you buy hobby boxes, there's no guarantee. But it is a fun time usually when you do rip and you pull something nice out of it, okay? Could be depressing if you don't. All right, so we have a refractor of Ahmad Rosario, not the kind of dude we want to pull a refractor from. We have our third Night Terrors of Dalton Rushing. First time we've gotten that one. So we've got Night Terrors 3 times now, and Rafi Devers with the Giants now. All right, so we are going to pull from here. All right, here we go. We usually, or even, I shouldn't say usually, in the past, we've pulled it from the top left quadrant, okay? So let's see if we get that, if we get it early. All right, so we're going to get a little color there, all right? Let's see if our luck changes. We are going to get a refractor of Hunter Goodman. And, oh, nope, it's not. It's just one of those 35th anniversaries of Cam Smith. Nice rookie, Cam Smith. And we get a David Bednar of the Yankees, okay? All right, so we've gone through one on each side. Let us continue. I think when we pulled our auto, it was, for the last hobby box, it was bottom left. All right, why am I telling you this? Because if you guys want to buy your own hobby packs from your local card store, you know, the strategy may work, it may not. It may be the same, may not. But if you wanted to employ it, feel free to do so, okay? So we are going to get a refractor there. And we get a Chase Lee. And on this one, we get Aroldis Chapman. So these are not the nice refractors. We're getting the All-Star Game ones, and that's not necessarily what you're looking for. There is a nice Christian Campbell to round that one out, okay? All right, moving along. So on this release day, I know it's in the morning. Some of you may be seeing this first thing in the morning. Some of you may be waiting with anticipation for your orders to be delivered. But if you have had yours delivered and you've ripped this product already, all right, one of the questions I want to ask is, how'd your rip go, okay? What was your best pull from your rip as well? So that's one of the questions we are definitely going to ask in today's giveaway. All right, here we go. We have a Dodger. It's an all-star. Freddie Freeman on the refractor. And Caleb Durbin. So I've been hearing a lot about Caleb Durbin in the last video. Part of our giveaway, we were asking who you thought would be the next breakout star, and a few people had actually mentioned Caleb Durbin of the Brewers. All right, on to the next one. Continuing our rip, still no auto, still no numbered card, still no worth $200, right? All right, here we go. All right. There is Vivas right there. We have Victor Caratini. And who are we getting on this refractor? Another all-star, Fernando Tatis Jr. First time we pull that one. And a Blade Tidwell. There you have it. All right, so we're just going to move right along. Thank you for joining us. As mentioned, we do run giveaways at the end of each month, and this video definitely qualifies for that. In order to qualify, simply be subscribed to our channel, like this video, watch this video to the end, and that's very important. Share this video with others and comment. And in the comment section, one of the questions that you'll be answering is, what product or what version of this product are you ripping? Are you getting your hobby box? Are you getting your blasters or your value boxes or just megas? Let me know. All right. And if you did pull something nice, let me know as well in the comments. All right. So that is one of the questions you need to answer. If you're just sitting on the sidelines and watching the videos, that's another option. All right, here we go. We have Caleb Durbin, another one, all right, on this variation of Caleb Durbin. And we have, what I've been told, is not a Mojo, but a Prism refractor of Nestor Cortez. Not the guy you want to be pulling Prism refractors from, but we did, and Carlos Santana. All right. It's looking a little stale, guys. I will admit that right now, okay? So let's see if we can turn things up a little bit. Here we go. On to the next one. And then if you watch the Jumbo video, we did pull a negative refractor, okay? Because my head was going negative, sub-zero, all that stuff. A negative refractor of reigning American League Rookie of the Year, Nick Kurtz. As well as 3 autos of lesser-known players, okay? But I'm being educated. Some of you guys who are familiar with them tell me that they do have potential or play decently during the year. All right, first power players, Austin Riley and Sung-Chi Chang of the Pirates. First time I've seen his rookie card. All right, guys. This start has not been looking too good thus far, but we are chugging along. Now, that was a big point of contention, the 200 price point, right? And, of course, no one wants to be spending this much on a product. There's Craig Yoho. And we have, here we go, we have a Mason Fluharty, all right, on this Prism refractor. I know Fluharty, he pitched well out of the bullpen for the Blue Jays in the World Series against the Dodgers. All right. Am I missing any numbering here? I don't see anything. If you do, let me know. Nice looking card. For our first Fortune 50, it's a Cam Smith box thus far. We have a Cam Smith. We'll take a Cam Smith auto, right? There you go. And there you have it, to round it out right over here. So, of course, people were saying 200's way too much. I believe the paper stock version of the hobby box is 130, okay? So it doesn't surprise me that they jacked up the price for the chrome because, as you know, all the chrome products, the prices are jacked up. The value boxes go from like paper stock version 25 to what? 40 bucks on the value boxes for this. So, but don't get me started with basketball. That's a whole different story. All right, here we go. We have another, Prism refractor. Oh, there you go. Bang, a nice one of Nick Kurtz. I thought it was going to come with an auto. That would be sweet, right? So something worth sleeving up. We got a Nick Kurtz. We're on a little bit of a Nick Kurtz run on this one right here. Now, does it justify 200 bucks? No. All right, but it's also nice to get the guy that we're chasing. All right, let's pull that so we don't get quite that glare. And we have another Fortune 15 of Drake Baldwin. We'll take that, of the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. Okay, not too bad of a pack. If we miss any numbered cards, let me know as well, guys. All right. So we're bringing it up front and center because of the glare. All right, so we're down to our final few packs. Here we go. So I was mentioning, in the comments that, yes, 200 is a lot. But, if you compare to what you'd be paying for a Panini hobby box, Very rarely will you find a Panini hobby box for $200. All right, we're talking about a good $350 to $400 easy, and that's for the lesser end products. You know, Prism, all right, when they really drop a Prism hobby box, we're talking about $600 to $800, right? So if you look at it that way, you know, it is 200's bad, but it's not as bad as Panini, okay? Here we got the same Duran color, Duran, but this time on that Prism. All right, Refractor, another Fortune. We've gotten this one before, Hae-Sung Kim, his Fortune 15, and Zebby Matthews. All right. Okay, so we're coming down to it. We're running out of packs. No auto yet. So a little bit of drama there, okay? Is a patch auto here. I don't feel anything thick. All right, that'd be cool. That'd be a game changer. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Maybe we have our auto here. Okay, so we have Ronnie Simon. And we have a Prism of another Blue Jay, Paxton Schultz. I believe he also pitched in the World Series and pitched decently, if not well. So, and there you go. All right, we're coming down to it. No auto. Not yet, at least. On to the next one. Will our auto come from here? Top left. Second to the last pack. Okay. All right. Okay, we're getting color. We're getting green. All right, here we go. Hopefully that green is the auto. And we get green of a... It is a Brewer. It is it Durbin? Ooh, it is Caleb Durbin. I know my Caleb Durbin by now. I would have liked to have been the auto. That would have been cool. All right. On this green. Now I'm looking for any numbering here. Am I missing out any numbering? Cool looking card. All right. Nice Caleb Durbin on the green. Oh, it is numbered. It's hard to see, guys. Do you see that right there? Okay. Here, let me sleeve it up. It's out of 99. It's 54 out of 99 on this Caleb Durbin. Okay. So a lot of you guys were speaking highly of Caleb Durbin. I wish that this was an auto as well, but it is a nice green. I don't know what you call this green. It's closer to the Oakland A's kind of green. All right. So there you have it. So we hit our first numbered card with the parallel, and now we are looking for our auto. So stay tuned. Buckle in. All right, here we go. On to the next one. Top right. We get our auto here. Could it be a patch? Not thick enough, unfortunately. All right, here we go. We're going to get another Prism, okay? And it will be of, could it be the auto? It is an Angel. It is of Garrett McDaniels. We got him earlier. All right, so this is, and we got a Jack Dreyer. So we got a little bit of suspense here. You know, we're going down the home stretch and still no auto. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a break. We are going to remind you that, yes, we are giving away nice prizes, and we are going to be having our live stream. Our live stream will be tomorrow, which is Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. To all of our subscribers and new followers or viewers, everyone is welcome to join us. We are going to be giving away some of the following products. I don't know if you can see in the back. I'm going to lift them up there. You see this football blaster, this fat pack, this mystery tin where if you win, you get your favorite player or favorite team filled with filling that mystery tin. And we're not giving away the Black Friday, but we are giving away the hanger box and the fat pack of the NBA, TOPPS NBA basketball. Okay, so join us for our live stream as well. And let's get to it. Here we go. All right. Okay, what's going on here? All right, here we go. Let's open it up. Still thin, nothing thick, no patch. The auto here. Okay, here we go. You see a refractor there. And it's Spencer. And it is going to be a Cub. And it is Moises Ballesteros. Okay, we are down to 3 packs left before our potential auto surfaces. Where will it surface? Here we go. I don't think I've gone this far without pulling the auto from a hobby before, okay? Well, it makes it worth it, right? Here we go. Is there an auto, a case hit that's lying? It's going to be a refractor is what we're going to get. And Connor Thomas. And on the refractor, it is David Morgan. Okay, we are down. And Mason Miller. We are down to 2 packs. All right. Are we hitting our auto, or are we complaining that we didn't get the hit? All right, here we go. Is it here? All right. Okay, we are getting a refractor. All right, that could be our auto right there from Texas. It is the Ranger Kumar Rocker. No auto unless it's hidden in one. Yeah, no auto. That means last pack was, I think this might have been top right. Okay, it means we should get our auto. If not, we are complaining. Here we go. Here we go, Topps. Last pack magic. Do we have it? Here goes. All right. We are getting a refractor. It's going to be a twin. Okay. And we have, boom, and it is not a twin. It's Mick Abel. Whoa. And that's it. No auto. Whoa. Can you believe that? What the heck? All right, we're going to put this on pause. We're going to just double check we didn't miss the auto, okay? Hold on a second, guys. All right, we are back, guys. We are in shock. Yes, I've looked over the cards thoroughly. Unless they are in invisible ink, okay, we got no autos, okay? We are supposed to get 1 auto per box from this hobby. I've never opened a hobby box from Topps or Panini where they guaranteed a auto and never received it. Obviously, we're going to have to make a claim to Topps. You guys are my proof, and this video is my proof that we were robbed or denied of an auto. So Topps, you got to make this right, okay? So I thought we were gaining some traction. We had the ultimate suspense where we were going to reveal our auto on the last pack. Instead, we are thoroughly disappointed. We have no autos to show for this hobby box. What a bummer. All right. The good news is at least I caught it, because imagine if I held on to this box and ripped it open years from now to find out there's no auto by then it'll be harder for me to make a claim. All right. So there you have it, guys. What a bummer, okay? What a way to end things a little bit. I'm speechless, okay? These were some of the nice hits. Definitely doesn't justify the $200 price tag, especially when we're robbed of our auto. But it is what it is. It's not going to stop me from ripping. We will be ripping, hopefully, value boxes. And in the week after, mega boxes will come out. So we're going to try and find out which is the best product to rip. But thank you for joining us once again. Stay tuned, because hopefully we'll have this resolved as well. Until next time.